The murders, of course, too. Mama is absolutely terrified.
You want door number 1 in?
Make us specifically.
Here, dual complete.
Oh, I know I'm hallucinating because I don't have any fans anymore in the future.
I've got an idea. What's that? I think we should meet. What do you?
Compare plans that cover your doctors, prescriptions, pharmacy, and budget. And compare plans from the nation's top insurance companies. They pay us to help you. How much do you think you'll be able to save using eHealth?
At least $300 a month.
Would you say you found your Medicare match?
Yes, I did. What Sam did, she explained to me exactly what I needed to know.
Well, I have a surprise for you. Cham, come on out.
Oh my goodness!
It's a pleasure to meet you today, sir.
What does it feel like to be face to face?
You helped me out quite a bit.
Call to meet your advisor. They're paid the same no matter which Medicare Advantage plan you choose. Ask them about eHealth Live Advice or get started on your own at eHealth.com. Either way, it's always a free service. See if you could get more for less with eHealth, like these folks did.
The savings are unbelievable.
I could see the costs side by side.
eHealth is wonderful. $1,200 savings in my pocket. I was
Bubulni.
Dorothy, you're in line, perhaps to protect her grandfather's reputation, or the reputation of the firm, or maybe the firm itself. Now we have another suspect, a dead man.
Or maybe one of our suspects is dead, but Mrs. Jarvis is alive. She's been living at the Fairfield Rest Home on and off ever since Jarvis's death.
Now we're getting somewhere.
But why would Sidney lie about his mother being dead? Well, maybe we ought to pay her a visit and find out. First thing in the morning.
Rizzoli and Isles are a perfect fit to match. And when it comes to getting justice, they never quit.
This is a true thing.
Rizzoli and Isles every Friday starting at noon 11 Central. Part of the Start lineup.
I have active psoriatic arthritis, but with Skyrizi to treat my skin and joints, I'm ready for this moment. Along with clearer skin, Skyrizi helps me move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. And it's just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
There's nothing like clearer skin and better movement, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi today. Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
Hi, my name is Damian Clark. And if you have both Medicare and Medicaid, I have some really encouraging news that you'll definitely want to hear. Depending on the plans available in your area, you may be eligible to get extra benefits with the Humana Medicare Advantage Dual Eligible Special Needs Plan. These plans have a $0 monthly plan premium. Most plans include the Humana Healthy Options Allowance. Get over $1,000 a year. That's $85 a month to help pay for covered over-the-counter items, like vitamins, pain relievers, first aid supplies, and more. The Healthy Options Allowance is loaded onto a prepaid card each month, and whatever you don't spend carries over from each month. Call today to learn about all the items covered. You could have $0 copays on hundreds of prescriptions all year long, including select brand name drugs. All plans have $0 copays for covered preventive dental services, which include 2 free cleanings a year, as well as coverage towards fillings. They also have vision coverage, including vision exams and a yearly allowance towards eyewear, such as lenses or contacts. And hearing coverage, which includes routine hearing exams and coverage towards hearing aids. Plus, your doctor, hospital, and pharmacy may already be part of our large Humana networks. So call the number on your screen now to speak with the licensed Humana sales agent. Wouldn't you love benefits like a monthly allowance to help pay for covered over-the-counter items? So if you have Medicare and Medicaid, call the number on your screen now equipped with a licensed
agak
Humana sales
dekat
agent. If
saya.
you're eligible, they can even help enroll you over the phone in a Humana Medicare Advantage dual eligible special needs plan. And remember, annual enrollment ends on December 7th. So call now. Humana, a more human way to healthcare.
There's a reason Kitsch has millions of happy customers. We've created sustainable, functional shampoo and conditioner bars for every type of hair. Our rice water protein bars repair damaged hair and promotes healthy hair growth for everyone. Our coconut oil bars are a perfect match for curly hair. They deliver major moisture and help reduce stubborn frizz. And our purple toning bars help grays and blondes fight brassiness while bringing in much needed hydration. Find the bar that works for you. Visit us at mypitch.com.
Here on the internet, you can pretend to be anything. Like a medical professional. Or a skilled electrician.
Don't trust the unfiltered internet. Angie has 30 years of experience finding the best pros.
Angie, job's done well.
There's something magical about a holiday tradition with family. Ours started with a simple, heartfelt moment, and from there, matching pajamas became a part of our holiday season. Start your family tradition at cadenlane.com.
It's quick, it's smooth, it's perfect. Meet the Butterfly Kiss Pro by Skull Shaver. 60 minutes of cordless use, precision, speed, and safety, all at once. Shop now at skullshaver.com.
Jessica, thank God you're all right.
Oh, Rod, I told you on the phone I'm fine, but thanks for coming over.
Well, look at that. They haven't made these in at least 20 years.
Is that bullet from a .38 pistol?
Sure is. Did you see the gun?
No, Lieutenant. But I've been looking into a murder that was committed with a .38 here 30 years ago.
I can guess which one.
Well, I know the chances of that bullet coming from the same gun are remote.
Yes, you can say that. Look, man. Lieutenant Webb put this one to bed a long time ago. Excuse me.
To bed, but not to rest. Lieutenant Sharp, I was shot at in the middle of the night with a bullet that hasn't been manufactured in ages. Why? The motive wasn't robbery, and it certainly wasn't an accident. Please, humor me. Check it out.
Jessica, you know, that bullet couldn't have come from Jarvis's gun. He popped through that gun in the ocean.
The same gun or not, my guess is that somebody feels threatened by our investigation.
Mrs. Jarvis, you have visitors.
Hello, Mrs. Jarvis. I'm Jessica Fletcher.
How nice of you to visit me. Do I know you?
No, but I think you know Mrs. Wilson.
Georgia, Sam's wife. Sam Wilson. Sam Wilson. He worked for my husband. My husband grows roses. Out by the camellias? Did you see them?
Yes, they're beautiful.
Hello, Mother. I see that you have visitors.
They like roses.
Oh, do they? Well then, I'll take them and show them the rose garden. And I'll be right back. All right? Mrs. Wilson, I had hoped we might meet under more pleasant circumstances.
This must be very pleasant for you, Sidney. Your mother's made an amazing recovery.
I assume this visit was your idea, Mrs. Fletcher?
I was hoping that your mother could clear up something that has been puzzling me.
Well, as you saw, she's not well enough to answer questions.
Perhaps you can. You know, it's peculiar that there should be two such different versions of the same event. Dorothy Hearn Davis claims that her grandfather made a deal with your father to take over the firm on the night of his death.
Timothy Hearn tricked the firm from us in a proxy fight after my father's death. And if you need to confirm Mother's word, it's a matter of public record. And since Dorothy Hearn is the one who's lying, perhaps you should bother her rather than a sick old woman.
Forgive me, Mr. Jarvis, but Dorothy Hearn isn't the only one who has been misrepresenting facts these past few days. If you'll excuse us. Well, one thing is certain. Edna Jarvis didn't climb out onto that balcony last night.
Oh, I feel so responsible, Jessica. I didn't think anyone would want to kill you.
I don't believe they were.
Well, then what?
Well, whoever fired that shot was only a few feet away. He or she had all the time in the world to take aim or even fire a second or a third time. No, whoever it was meant to miss.
Then it was a warning.
Well, not necessarily. I imagine that we'll know more once we get the ballistic reports. Georgia, could you give me a lift to Hearns and Jarvis on your way to work?
Of course.
Mrs. Davis suggests that you could make an appointment. Now, perhaps next month.
Well, I'd be happy to. Of course, by that time, the authorities will probably have been in touch with her about the new developments.
Come in, Mrs. Fletcher. My 11 o'clock just canceled. Malcolm Jarvis was a failure. A fraud who's been deified in death. And his family was paid more than their stocks were worth. I mean, my grandfather deserved this firm after all the work he put into it. And what did it get him? This unending suspicion.
Well, perhaps that was unavoidable. I mean, since their argument at the mansion has never been really explained.
It could have been 1,000 things. They always argued about business. It was one of my great childhood memories. Grandfather and Mr. Jarvis arguing about business.
Mrs. Davis, you still haven't said why you felt it necessary to misrepresent the takeover.
Why are you doing this?
Because an innocent man who spent 30 years in prison has a right to know why. Now, I understand you not wanting any trouble or a lawsuit.
They wouldn't have a leg to stand on.
Unless your grandfather did kill Jarvis, in which case the ownership of this firm could be in serious question.
You don't know the first thing about my grandfather. How dare you come waltzing in here and make accusations against him like this? Get out! Get out of my office!
If you'll forgive me, Mrs. Davis, it appears to me that you suspect your grandfather more than anyone. Yes, Miss Sharp, I understand. Well, thank you. I'm afraid the ballistics report...
You wanna see her face? This is the one, the face.
...the rest of the report. So, they can't compare the two bullets.
Surely there's some other way to find the same gun.
Well, not without a ballistics report, I'm afraid.
Now we'll never know.
Oh, but there are several other leads that we can track down, Sam.
Down dead-end streets? No, not me.
Mrs. Fletcher, I have a surprise that you will just adore. The Louis XIV suite. As a humble gesture of our gratitude for staying on after the unfortunate incident.
Well, that's awfully nice, but you know, I'm just fine in my room.
If it means so much to you. Mangoes. That's what you need.
Telephone for J.B. Fletcher. Telephone for J.B. Fletcher.
Hello, this is Jessica Fletcher. You have a call for me?
Yes, Mrs. Fletcher. Go ahead, sir.
I have some information about the Jarvis case that might interest you.
Who is this?
You'll have to come alone. Mrs. Fletcher, I presume.
And you must be Lieutenant Webb.
You live up to your reputation. How'd you figure me out?
Well, I read about your war wound. And, well, that was the timing of your call, and Lieutenant Sharp must have told you about my interest in this case.
Sorry about all the intrigue. This had to be strictly unofficial.
But why? If you know something, why not come forward?
I don't know anything, not for sure. Looked pretty shabby, me coming forward without any proof. And truth be told, I didn't feel up to facing the Wilsons. I always had the gut feeling that Sam Wilson wasn't guilty, even though all the evidence had him dead to rights.
Oh?
The DA told me to close the case quickly, said it was my job to collect evidence, not judge the case. There's something on that table that might interest you. It's the reason I called you over.
The missing police report.
Took it with me when I retired so I could ponder it. My own Lindbergh baby, you might say. Top page.
Ballistics report dated yesterday? The bullet that was fired at me?
Sharp sent it over. Now take a gander at the one below it. The one from Malcolm Jarvis.
The bullets match.
Like Siamese twins. Always hated not being able to recover that gun.
Sam said that he threw the gun into the ocean at the Santa Monica Pier.
He only told that to us, not the press. All we told the newspaper guys was that he dumped the gun, not the specific location. We were hoping to find it and didn't want anybody else getting there first.
Yes, but somebody did get there first. Somebody must have followed Sam to the pier and then fished it out of the water.
And that same somebody took a crack at you with that same gun. After 30 years. Kinda weird.
You know, Lieutenant, I have been concentrating on who actually would have benefited from Jarvis's death. But the killer could have believed that he or she would benefit, but could be wrong.
That was my theory about the Tootsie.
Tootsie?
Jarvis' secretary, Thelma Vonti.
Miss Vante, you know if Mr. Jarvis was insured?
Yes, I think he was.
You think he was? Weren't you his private secretary?
Yes. Yes, he was insured.
What company?
The Standard Life Insurance Company.
I see, and for how much?
I don't know.
How would you know what company, but not how much?
I figured she
was the beneficiary.
on the nose. But Jarvis checked out a family man through and through.
And one that the family well provided for. Didn't his sudden policy increase seem odd to you?
Very. Like the perfect setup for suicide.
Oh shit.
But you still didn't believe Sam.
The jury